This is the Power Queen 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. Here we go. So usually on my channel, I review these little fish finder batteries, but I do get a lot of kayak trolling motor guys ask me to review bigger batteries. So Power Queen reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to take a look at their 100 amp hour. Let's get a weight on this battery here. And this battery weighs in at 22 pounds, 6.2 ounces. So I did do a capacity test on this battery. Let's hop on the computer, look at the listings and the capacity test. All right, let's check out the Amazon listing. As we can see here, this is a 4.7 out of 5 stars, so it's a highly rated battery. And it's listed for $370, which comes to about $3.70 an amp hour. And they have a bunch of different batteries on here. Now, this isn't the only place you can buy this battery. They also have their own website, and their batteries are listed a little bit cheaper off their website. So if you go straight to their website, you'll save just under 20 bucks or so. And this ships from their California warehouse. It's a very affordable battery. So I'm looking forward to cracking it open. Let's look at the capacity test. So here we'll see right here, this line here gets a little squiggly. I don't think that's the battery. I think that's something going on with my tester, because it also did this on the next battery that I tested. But it still pulled 101.6 amp hours, so no problems there. Now, this battery does not have low temperature charging protection. So keeping that in mind, if for some reason you want to charge this when it's below freezing, just make sure you warm up the battery. Now, Power Queen also has a 50 amp hour battery. I would be very interested in tearing down. If you guys want to see that video, let me know down in the comments. That battery goes for 200 bucks on Amazon, and on the Power Queen website, at 200 bucks there as well. But looks like a nice little kayak battery, so I'm definitely interested in doing that one. Let me know what you guys think. Now, I did tear down, I believe it was their 12 amp hour battery, and that one did not go so well. But I've long maintained that there is a big difference between the construction of a little smaller lithium battery and the bigger ones. It's different cells. It seems like there's probably more work that goes into the smaller battery, because you have to weld up all the cells, and there's just more to deal with in the smaller battery. Where this bigger battery, you know, it's just 4 cells. You have prismatic cells versus the cylindrical cells, and then you have a BMS, some padding, some balance wires. So there's a lot less to this battery as opposed to the smaller ones. So I think that's why these bigger batteries tend to be built better, and I fully expect that with this one. Let's crack it open. Alright, I think I got her here. Now, I will say that there is a large amount of caulking in here, so I don't know if I'd necessarily call it waterproof, but it's probably pretty darn close. Oh, come on, I thought I had it open. Alright, I guess it needs a little bit more work. Okay, might have her this time. First look, Power Queen 100 amp hour. All right, Power Queen 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery. Looks like we have 6 AWG here. We got 310 AWG wires there. Oh, we're gonna be able to take this whole thing out here. So we have silicone here to keep these from backing off. So it looks like this plastic board here is held together with packing tape. Looks like these balance leads are screwed down and then they have caulking on them, keep them from backing out. That's good. That's good. These cells, these are prismatic cells. They're all separated. Everything with a nut and a bolt has caulking on it. Now right here, this looks like a high temperature sensor. So let's get the heat gun and test that out right there. All right. As you can see, we're sitting right at 12 volts. So we are going to start discharging. That's fine right there, 3 amps. Now, we're going to put some heat on this thermal switch here. Now hopefully when this gets warm, it'll disconnect the battery. That's your high temperature discharge protection. There we go. Just lost it. Let's try disconnecting. Oh, we had just, all I did there was disconnect negative and connect it back up. So the high temperature discharge cutoff does work. All right guys, now we're gonna do the short circuit protection test. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna intentionally short this out. I'm gonna put this jumper here. I'm gonna put this clamp through here. And we don't want to see sustained current going through here. And then I'm going to hook this one over here to the negative. Now we'll likely see a bit of a spark, but then the BMS will shut itself off. This is like the most important safety feature of a battery. So here we go. There we go. Well, I had that initial surge and then boom, it shut itself off. 0 amps. That's exactly what we want to see. If this did not work, we would know, because there'd be a whole lot of smoke and this wire here would be pretty crispy. It's not warm at all. So awesome. That works. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's go through the pros and cons about this battery. I really like this battery. Short circuit protection works. It is very, very affordable. It's a very reasonably priced battery, and for what you get at that price, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty much checked all my boxes here. I mean, look how much silicone was in that. I mean, they don't build this as a waterproof box, or a waterproof battery, but I would not have any issues taking this battery out in the rain or getting splashed with your kayak paddle, and I would not give it a second thought. I'm not saying it's completely waterproof, but it's one of the better sealed up batteries I have come across. So yeah, very clean, high quality build. I really like that anything on here that has threads also has silicone on it to prevent it from backing out. The high temperature cutoff works. The only thing I wish this battery had that doesn't is low temperature charging protection, but there's probably not a whole lot of ice fishermen that are going to be using this. I'd say In the fishing market, this is primarily going to be a kayak trolling motor battery. Maybe some boat guys will get on it. You can wire 4 of them in series or 4 of them in parallel, so 48 volts or 400 amp hours, 12 volt bank, 400 amp hours. I really like this battery. If you guys are in the market for one, you should check this one out. I'll leave links down in the description. If you have a friend that's looking for a battery for a trolling motor, share this video with them. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you click on this next video. Keep it tuned in to the ISOPIRE channel.